welcome back to the Insight series provided by NetElixir. What we wanted to talk about today was the meta description element. Now, the meta description element exists solely to encourage the end user to click through to our website. The meta description only is visible on the SERP or the search engine results page, and it is actually not necessarily a ranking factor, but there are definitely some rules that exist in order to make sure that we execute this element properly. The first rule is to make sure that we have the element written in plain language. The next rule is to make sure that we are including keywords, and this is going to encourage a highlighting effect that we can see right here in the beginning using our brand name. And rule number 3 actually ties very closely with rule number 1, and it's to make sure that we do not keyword stuff our meta description. So, like every other element in SEO, it must be done 100% naturally and organically and written as plain language so that we make sure we do not trigger any spam signals through Google. And the last rule that we can keep in mind is to make sure that we observe our character limit. So, with our character limit being at 156 characters, we have to make sure we fall within those limits so that we make sure we do not have a negative type of effect. So, as we mentioned, this element is only visible on the search engine results page. And although it is not a ranking factor, as to say Google does not look at it to determine where a web page should rank, but if it is executed poorly, it can do you more harm than good. So one example of a meta description that is not executed properly is visible right here on the screen, where we can see that the element is truncated and the message is very abbreviated. This is something that we definitely want to make sure that we avoid, and by writing a meta description properly, we can see that we get a full message across to our end users that is going to encourage them to click through to our website. Now, of course, the meta description is just one small element in an overall SEO strategy, so stay tuned to our other videos and you can learn more about all of the other elements that are associated with a solid SEO strategy coming right up.